trigger each slot of each sound, and you can change the bank and trigger manually, or you can also trigger with an external trigger input. And as CB control, now you can address the different slots of each bank, and you can change the bank manually. Okay. So we are changing each bank and each slot. You can edit a single slot. For example, now. Estoy cambiando bank, vale, perdón. Sorry. We can edit one slot. Espera que aquest és random. We can add FM, AM, modulation. We can add randomness to any parameter. And then we can edit all the slots of the whole bank at once. So if we are addressing the slots with a CB control, we can edit the whole group with function edit group. And now, for example, we can edit the release of all the banks or the pitch, AM, FM. Now, okay, with the edit all, there is a function which is the revert. When you enter in edit all, as edit all is very destructive because you are changing all the sounds, you can click and go back to the previous point. Espera que aquest banc és el de randoms, sorry. And you can also load sounds, load banks, load projects, and store the sounds, the bank, and the project in an SD card. There is also a copy and a snapshot function. With the copy function, you can copy a single slot and copy to another slot, or copy a whole bank to a new bank. And the snapshot function, with the snapshot function, you can capture the sound that you are listening with the randoms and the CB inputs, and copy it to a new bank. For example, we have this bank which is made of randoms. For example, this sound, I am triggering a single slot now, okay, with a lot of randoms, and it's changing all the time. I like one sound, and I can function snapshot and copy to a fresh slot. Go to a new one, this one, for example, and copy. Yeah, it's a quick way to create a bank. I like this one, but shorter, and etc. Què més?
Random, que pots aplicar... Bueno, has explicat una mica, però digue-li que...
Okay, there is the random function. You can assign randomization to any parameter of the slot, of the sound. Now let's trigger a single slot. For example, we add random here. We go to function random, and we want to randomize the release, the pitch envelope, AM, FM, cross FM. Oh yeah, you have the master control of the random, where you can turn off all the randomness and turn it on again. And we have implemented a new function for the release, which is the mutes. So now you can mute different slots. You go to extra mute slots, and you can select the slots that you want to mute. Or in a live situation when you want to stop some sounds. Creating sounds, which is the sync of the wave. So when a wave starts for a drum sound, which it is very low, the wave starts as the synth is an analog voice, the wave starts at any point, creating a click, and with the sync function, the wave starts at its 0 point. So the wave all the time will start at 0, avoiding unwanted clicks. And as the machine is changing all the time from one slot to another slot, you avoid this kind of clicks. Okay, then there are 6 CB inputs that can also be outputs. Each input can be addressed to any parameter of the whole synthesizer, the release, the course. You can affect one slot or all the slots at once. You can change the slot, you can change the bank, and any parameter. It's very flexible, and it can also be outputs. So you can use any parameter, and that value send it outside, like the CB value.
Everything is stored in an SD card, so what's the deal?
Sí.
Algo extra.
A veure, fem una mica de demo. With the editor, you have different functions, you have different modes, you have relative mode. When you change a control, it changes depending on the position of each slot, and an absolute mode, which fixes that value to all the slots. And that's it. The machine will be released next month. Yeah, and the final price will be €535, and now it's in pre-order for €485. Alguna cosa més vols afegir? No? Okay. Okay, thank you, everybody.
Okay, guys, this was Winter Plankton Electronics. Thank you very much, Alex and Eloy. We will continue with the next one, Patching Panda, in 10 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes, and we will be back. Thank you, guys.